Got a trinket, cloth, and we got a gun. He takes the gun. Oh, no he doesn't. Now he takes the gun. Let's go ahead and put that gun on. Yeah, got a gun. And again, we got an intellect, trinket, cloth. Bear in mind, this is a druid we're talking about, but he's already got a cloth waistband. She's still gonna take the trinket. Yeah, she's gonna level up. Yay! Okay, we're not gonna do that. And in this case, still like to get the intelligence trinket. Yay, 67. In fact, we're all going to get the intelligence trinket unless the waist is seriously behind. And it's not. Okay, we're all going to take the trinket. Okay. Like I said, the mage was behind everyone else, so. Alright, but she'll get caught up on that. Alright, so that's all we're going to do with the consortium. And what we're going to do here, we're going to go head back to Garadar. See if we can't find a few more bold cleft hoofs along the way. Now, Hala right now is under Alliance control, and we are Horde, so we're not going to get any closer to Hala than that. Not until we can fly, anyway. Or all of us can fly. Now these guys here are the subject of another quest line, which we're not going to bother doing because we're in very short order. We're going to be all 68, and we are going to leave Outland behind us. Now we still need 5 more bowls here, so we're going to go after this guy. We got 4. And we need 1 more of these guys. Now, just so you're aware, on that particular attack, I stopped pushing buttons when we were halfway done. goes. So it's not necessary to keep pressing buttons in my case, in that case. Until the mob is dead. You can stop when they're about halfway done. And then the spells that are in the process of being cast usually will kill it unless it is an elite. Three more. Two more. That's not what I wanted to do. And I think we're attacking two at once here, so. Actually, we're attacking three. So, that much at least is done. In fact, we got another one coming up on us too. Okay. So we have 3 quests to turn in there, and with any kind of luck, at least one of them will get to 68. Oh, we're leaving the priest behind again. Priest has flying in Outland. Yeah. And so does the druid. I could just leave them in that form, or mounted like that, and let them follow along normally, but I'm not. Let's go this way. Now, I actually have 2 characters left for Outland as far as flight goes. The Warlock and the Mage have not got any kind of flight. Which means they're going to be even further behind. Well, they have to get that Outland flight before they can get any kind of cold weather flying, so it's going to be a while before we can all fly.
Peace, friend.
Gut Ripper. Okay, now we're coming into the... Oh, come on now. Coming up to the last of the quests here. each of the types of beasts that we've been killing as one big beast that we've got to kill. Usually it's a group quest. Good thing I got a group, because they're hard to kill solo.
For the Alliance.
Come on. Okay, now these two are about to get 67. Trying to get these guys out of the way so there's no big crowd. Excuse me, crowd of. Well, met to you too, sir.
Be good.
There's no crowd around the quest giver here. All right. What is that? Spell iron? Grab it! Now its mining is actually not at 300 yet. They changed the rules on some of this stuff. So you can get it, I guess, a little sooner, but not as far as rich adamantite. Alright. Now, what we're looking for 3 different mobs here that are, if not elite, at least stronger than the average stuff here. So before we do that, we're going to go and turn in those quests here. There's a couple of different quests we need to turn in. Despite the fact that they're red, they're not really hostile to me. These are horde forces, but these are the corrupted orcs, or the orcs that are no longer corrupted, I guess. And my guess is that we can't turn in any quests with them until we become friendly with them. And that really kind of sucks. We're leaving people behind. That is the druid. And the priest. They got hung up on some boxes. Watch your step, guys. So we might have to drop that quest with Garrosh. Apparently we're not very friendly with him right now. But then again, that's true for most people with Garrosh. So let's go ahead and go up here. Now there's a whole series of quests here, but we're not going to do them. We're simply not going to be around long enough to do them.
Must remember the life.
Yeah. No.
Shield.
Come on.
We survived. You come back sometime.
No, I won't. That's the whole point. Alright, so basically what we want to do here is find Gut Ripper. Gut Ripper actually flies, and it's kind of hard to flag down. Luckily I've got a trusty gun here that I can get his attention with. Let's see. Uh-oh. Alright, now we're looking for Gut Ripper. We'll look up in these. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's Gut Ripper. Yes, it's Gut Ripper. That is not him. There he is. Hello. There. Let's get rid of these guys. Sorry, guy, we got a full group here. Alright, let's see if we can find Gut Ripper again. It's not this general area. Not close enough for me to target. I know there's a key we can do to override. There we go. Okay. We can go back to unless we have them targeted. Apparently he's no longer elite Gut Ripper, but he is at least a bit more substantial than the others. Mount up. Follow. Now we head south. Now we want to find Backlore. Backlore is a Talbuk. One of those gazelle type of critters. Getting reasonably close. There he is. Alright, you need to make room for this guy's hoof. Why does that surprise me? just kill them all. Oh, let's see. You know what? There we go. Okay. I guess we didn't need his hoof after all. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's why we need the... Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we didn't need the hoof after all. Okay. Mount up. No, 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 no. Mount up, I said. I hit the wrong button. Alright. Next, we got Banthar. No, we're not going to do any of these quests. Didn't I just kill you guys? Now, Banthar is actually surrounded by a whole bunch of other cleft hoops, so he's not really hard to miss. Oh, there he is. Let's go ahead and unmount. Put this guy in Owlkin form. And charge! Okay, yeah, we needed his horns, so we can get rid of the damaged hoof. No, come on. God, I hate this. And someone else can get the rest of the stuff. Now there's one other boss to get. Once we turn in these 3, and I do believe that is still in a lead, but we'll see how that goes. I have no fear of anything that can attack us here. You know what, we're coming up to the Alliance City. I don't think they'll be too appreciative of us trying to cut through their territory, so. No one's facing in the right direction, that's why they're having such a hard time killing these guys. And I didn't feel like going in and fixing that, so I'm going to go back this way. Going to cut through here, and yes, we will attract some mobs. I think we left someone behind. No, we didn't. Good. Just as well, because we're stuck here. Let's see. Let's just get rid of this guy. Get up here. Might have to go back. You know what? Sometimes you get tired of being beaten. It's time to fight back. Now, that was obviously not the right way. That might be. Oh. Now you see how hard it is to get around here when you don't have flying? I'm hoping so much that once we get into North Ren, that we will make enough gold to fix the problem. Alright, we need to go this way. coming up on the arena again. Okay, we made it through. How about that? Okay. But yeah, it's easy enough when you're by yourself to make enough gold, but for 5 people to make gold and to level the professions that they need, it's really hard. Now, I don't think we're all going to get 68 by turning all these quests in. Well, at least we'll get an achievement, anyway. And I guess, as I said, there's one more quest to do for this. Now, let's see, we got plate feet. That's much better than what he's got. Alright. Greaves. That's the one. Okay. Actually. Oh, it's a tank. Okay, well, he definitely needs a tank. Something to do with tanks, so dodge can only help him. Even though he'd love to have strength, he'll take dodge over strength. Okay, and we got a nice chest here, which actually is not as good as what they've got, or what she's got anyway, if she could just build the sockets. Yeah, I mean, that's... They haven't even been just disenchanting lately. They've been selling their stuff and they still don't have enough. Okay, that's definitely is better than what she's got. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Fill up some. Yeah, okay, I was looking at the cloth as if it were leather. I mean, the leather as if it were cloth, rather. So, yeah, no wonder that their stuff's better. And we got a back with agility and stamina, which is actually slightly worse than what he's got. We got a dagger, stamina, and spell power. That's not good for him. And we got a dagger. By the way, he's got a dagger already, so a warrior with a dagger. Yeah. Okay. But let's see. Hits slightly less attack power, slightly less, slightly more stamina, slightly more DPS. Tell you what, we'll go for gold here, which is the dagger. Okay. And let's see. A dagger with spell power on it. Slightly better. So go ahead and take that. Okay, intellect. Never mind. Did she not get credit for one of the quests? Other mail, plate 3. Apparently she did not get credit for one of the quests. Oh, she didn't loot the hoof. Doggone it. Okay, well, we're going to have to take care of that then. Looks like there's more than one that didn't get the hoof. So I guess Backlore has to be killed again, so... Or not Backlore, the Gut Ripper. Whichever one that is. You do some repair work and sell some crap here. Okay, let's move that one out of the way. Next. So, another one of them's got to die again, so. Like I said, I've been selling things lately rather than disenchanting them. So much I need to do here. Okay. Alright, where's that trinket at? Why I have to put talent points into polymorph when she never uses it, so. Alright, let's see, where's that? There it is. And some gloves that she could use, okay, that's good. And this is the last quest in the series, the Ultimate Bloodsport, where we have to get Tusker, which was that Elk that we killed earlier. Okay. And he needs to get that.
How are you?
A nice little head plate. Oh, definitely something he needs.
See you soon.
Where is it? He's got so much stuff he needs to get rid of here. It's not funny. Alright. And of course, grab that last quest.
Safe travel.
What is it?
Alright, well he needs to check with some of these other guys as far as... Definitely doesn't need that. Okay, don't need that. Helmet looks like the Lich King's home. Get rid of that. Got a cloth leg here. That's, no, it's at level 17. Must be left over from something else. Okay. Another boot crystal. Let's see. Get rid of that.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Yeah, about that. Oh, wait. Intellect and strength. Okay, that's right. That's why he has that there.
I have exactly what you need.
Never mind. Okay,
Embrace
so,
the shadow.
since we screwed up before, we have to go back. Okay, so what we're looking for then is the Hoof of Backlore. Okay. Yeah, we can go through Garadar, whatever that city is, but we can't do anything with these guys because apparently we're not friendly with the Magar yet. There's a quest line in Hellfire Peninsula that makes you neutral or friendly with them, so. And I really don't feel like going through that right now, so. Well, these guys apparently aren't with the Magar, so we can do some quests with them. Just in case. I really don't want to go to Shadow Moon.
Strength and honor.
Oh, okay, never mind. We won't do that either.
Farewell.
Farewell to you too. I don't think we got everyone here. No, we don't. You know what? It's close enough. Alright, there he is. Let's go ahead and dismount. Turn our... Oh, for crying out loud. They are back and... Let's just aggro everything, damn it! It's Armageddon! Ah! Woo! I think we're gonna have to do the whole thing all over again. Because not everyone was around who needed that. Hoof. I really have to start paying better attention to who's following. It's just so annoying. Alright, so we still need one more. I'm not going to leave them here. I'm going to lead them to the road here. And then we'll work on getting the other guys over here. He's just gonna fly. I have to say, I love bat form. I have to be careful. I'll be flagged for PvP if I get too close to that. This is a PvE realm, by the way. Alright, and finally that warlock. Let's see, what's the easiest way for me to get out here? Warlock does not have flight, although she, we've been giving her gold here. She's got almost enough to do it. Let's see, what is her reputation with Orgrimmar? Revered, so she's not quite there yet. She needs about 250 gold to do it, and again, they're going to trade gold here once we're done here. So I can at least get her the flying, the outland flying, and the mount. Yeah. Catch me if you can. Oops. Now these guys might just catch me. Run! What I'm trying to do is make sure we discover that so that get credit for it. Alright, we are all together again. How are we doing recording time? A little over an hour? Okay, well let's finish this off and then we'll stop. Alright, so first let's do some buffs there. Following. And let's try that again. Alright, she's not following. Alright, when did I hit enter? I'm tired of this. Gonna leave you guys behind if you do that again. Alright, try that one more time. The Warlock doesn't have it. And apparently we need to head south. South, Miss Tessmacher. I do not do a good Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. Or should I say a good Gene Hackman? Alright, so should be here, around here somewhere. Probably needs to respawn after my slaughter there. Alright, you want to play the games? May as well kill you too to kill some time. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and stop recording, and we'll come back when we got him finished.